Og Mandino, the greatest salesman in the world. The scroll mark 1. Today I begin a new life. Today I shed my old skin which hath too long suffered the bruise of failure and the wounds of mediocrity. Today I am born anew, and my birthright is a vineyard where there is fruit for all. Today I pluck grapes of wisdom from the tallest and the fullest vines in the vineyard. For these were planted by the wisest of my profession, who have come before me, generation upon generations. Today I'll savor the taste of grapes from this vine, and verily I will swallow the seed of success. Bury in each, and a new life will sprout upon within me. The career I have chosen is laden with opportunity, yet it is fraught with heartbreak and despair, and the bodies of those who have failed. Will they pass one atop another, would cast their shadows down upon all the pyramids of the earth. Yet I will not fail as others, for in my hand I now hold the charts, which you guide me through perilous waters to shores, which only yesterday seemed but a dream. Failure will no longer be my payment for my struggle, just as nature made no provision for my body to tolerate pain. Neither has made any provision for my life to suffer a failure. Failure, like pain, is alien to my life. In the past, I accepted as I accepted pain. Now I reject it, and I am prepared for wisdom and principle which will guide me out of the shadows, in the sunlight of wealth, positions, and happiness, far beyond my most extravagant dreams, until even the golden apple in the garden of his paradise will seem no more than just my rewards. Time teach all things to he who lives forever, but I have not the luxury of eternity. Yet within my allotted time, I must practice the arts of patience, for nature acts never in haste. To create the olive, king of all trees, 100 years requires. An onion plant is older in 9 weeks. I have lived as onion plants. It has not pleased me. Now would become the greatest to olive trees, in truth, the greatest of the salesmen. And how will this be accomplished? For I have neither the knowledge nor the experience to achieve greatness, and already I have stumbled in ignorance and fallen into a pool of self-pity. The answer is simple. I will commence my journey unencumbered with either the weight of necessary knowledge or the handicap of meaningless experience. Nature already has supplied me with the knowledge and instinct far greater than any beast in the forest, and the value of the experience is overrated, usually by old men who not wisely and speak stupidly. In truth, experience teaches thoroughly, yet her course of instructions devour men's years, so the value of her lesson diminishes with the time necessary to acquire her special wisdom. The end fight is wasted on dead men. Furthermore, experience is comparable to fashion. An action that proves successful today will be unworkable and impractical tomorrow. Only principle endures, and these I now possess. For the law that will lead me to greatness and are contained in the words of these scrolls. What they will teach me is more to prevent failure than to gain success. For what is success other than a state of mind? Which two among 1,000 wise men will define success in the same words? Yet failure is always described in one way. Failure is man's inability to reach his goal in life, whatever they may be. In truth, the only differences between those who have failed and those who have succeeded lies in the difference of their habits. Good habits are the key to all success. Bad habits are the unlocked door to failure. Thus, the first law I will obey, which preceded to all others, I will form good habits and become their slave. As a child, I was slave to my impulses. Now I am slave to my habits. As are all grown men, I have surrendered my free will to the years of accumulated habit, and the past deeds of my life have already marked out a path which threatens to imprison my future. My actions are ruled by appetite, passions, prejudice, greed, love, fear, environment, habit, and the worst of these tyrants is habit. Therefore, if I must be a slave to habit, let it be a slave to good habits. My bad habits must be destroyed, and new furrows prepare for good seeds. I will form good habits and become their slave. And how will I accomplish these difficult feats? Through these scrolls it will be done, for each scroll contains a principle which will drive bad habits from my life. Replace it with one which brings me closer to success. For it is another of nature's law that only a habit can subdue another habit. So in order for these written words to perform the chosen task, I must discipline myself with the first of my new habits, which are as follows. I will read each scroll for 30 days in this prescribed manner before I proceed to the next scroll. First, I will read the words in silence when I arise. Then I will read the words in silence after I have partaken of my midday meal. Last, I will read the words again just before I retire at day's end. And most important on these occasions, I will read the words out loud. On the next day, I will repeat this procedure and I will continue in like manner for 30 days. Then I return to the next scroll and repeat this procedure for another 30 days. I will continue in this manner until I have lived each scroll for 30 days and my reading has become habits. And what will be accomplished in these habits? Herein lies the hidden secret of all man's accomplishments. As I repeat the words daily, they will soon become part of my active mind. But more important, they will also seep into my other mind, that my mysterious source which never sleeps, which creates my dreams and often make me act in a way that I could not comprehend. As the words of these scrolls are consumed by my mysterious mind, I will begin to awake each morning with a vitality I have never known before. My vigor will increase, my enthusiasm will rise, my desire to meet the world will overcome every fear I once knew at sunrise. And I'll be happier than I ever believed it possible to be in the world of strife and sorrow. Eventually, I'll find myself react to all situations which confront me as I was commanded in the scroll to react, and soon these actions and reactions will become easy to perform. For any act with practice become easy. Thus, a new and good habit is born. For when an act becomes easy through constant repetition, it's become a pleasure to perform. And if it's a pleasure to perform, it's a man's nature to perform it often. So when I perform it often, it's become a habit, and I become its slave. Sin is a good habit, it is my will. Today I begin a new life, and I make a solemn oath to myself that nothing will retard my new life growth. I will lose no day from these readings, for that day cannot be retrieved, nor can I substitute for another for it. I will not break this habit of daily reading from these scrolls, and in truth, the few moments spent each day on this new habit are but small price to pay for the happiness and success that will. As I read and reread the words in these scrolls to follow, never will I allow the brevity of each scroll nor the simplicity of its word to cause me to treat the scroll message lightly. Thousands of grapes are pressed to fill one jar with wine. and the grape skin and pulps are tossed to the birds. So it is with these grapes of wisdom from the ages. Much has been filtered and tossed to the wind. Only the pure truth lie distilled in the words to come. I will drink and instruct, and spill not one drop, and the seeds of success I will swallow. Today, my old skin has become as dust. I will walk tall among men, and they will know me not, for today I am a new man with a new life.